Everything that I do, everything that I breathe, the air, what I speak, what I feed my intuition, my intentions into the universe, I'm setting into stone, into motion of positive manifestations. Law of attraction, the law of correspondence, the 9 principal laws of the universe, the law of karma, the laws of polarity, thus the gray that exists inside of each and every one of us as human beings. Collectively, we all share the same balance, duality, okay? Light and darkness. So, me personally, I'm a gray, I'm neutral. I don't believe in being one-sided for too long or for too much and allowing that other side consuming you. So too much light, too much darkness, it's all bad. So, in retrospect, what I'm so passionate of creating these videos for is to change the world, sharing a positive vibrational frequency of attunement and elevating your mind and your consciousness and allowing you to further exploring yourself, opening those gateways inside of you, change the world, manifesting positive things into your life, manifesting greatness, success within yourself. And one of the things that I do is raise advocacy and awareness for everything that I do. Doing my best not to feeding into these voices in my consciousness and my heart, telling me things like bullshit, like I'm not enough to anybody else, you know, nobody would miss me if I disappeared, you know, I don't mean shit to nobody, you know, like that the world would rejoice to see me gone, and you know that I'm a lot more alone than I think that I am. People only pretend to love me, they're only manipulating me, using me for every single thing in the universe, everything under the sun. That I have no friends, that I have nothing, that I have no family, I have no anything, you know. The list goes on and on and on. And so it all stemmed from, you know, my past scars and trauma and PTSD, like, but I'm healing. Every day of my life I'm healing. I'm becoming a better version of myself every day of my life. And taking it one day at a time. It's a huge unraveling and a process of, I'm simply myself. I don't give a fuck in the world what anybody else thinks about me. Never have, never will, don't care to, don't want to know, just shut up. You know, if you cannot accept me for who I am, then that's simply your problem, and that's your issue. And I've got enough haters, I say whatever, fuck them. I am what you consider as a extraterrestrial humanoid, Pleiadian starseed. I am a couple thousand years old. I have an ancient soul, so according to sources derived from other people, I was actually reincarnated or incarnated for the specific purpose of serving out my life sentence. This planet, the planet Earth, is my life sentence, my prison sentence for what I had done in my past life. So apparently I was a horrible, toxic, wasteful piece of shit fucking human being in my previous life. In conclusion of this video, I want to say I'm truly grateful as we approach 2026 for everything that every one of you guys have done for me. For those of you, you know who you are. For those of you who fuck with me, who accept me unconditionally, love me unconditionally, know that I love you the same. Know that I never ever wanted to feel like, or never would I ever intend to ever be a disappointment to those who I love most and those who love me. I never want to be a disappointment to my family. I don't want to be a disappointment to myself. And everything that I do, like, this is a heart-to-heart opening up therapy conversation, because I have to clarify things and confirm myself. So if you're wondering, if you're new to this video, or if you're still discovering about me and learning about me, trying to figure out who I am and what I am, this video will tell you who and what I am, what I believe in, my sacred purpose. And I was one of these people that lived a mundane lifestyle, set up on the sidelines. I had no video, I have barely any videos. So I started this channel like 10 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. And I grown up watching the news of how depressing it was, the current state of affairs of the darkness that overwhelmed our society and community. And I decided to, my father always told me, rest his soul, be part of the solution, be part of the problem. So I'd rather not been part of the problem. Me being silent, you as in general, like us being silent, not doing anything to change the world, is guilt by affiliation, association. So by not talking about it, not addressing things, not raising advocacy, awareness, changing somebody else's life, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter who. It could be, you know, relationship with family, with boyfriend, girlfriend, with your neighbors. Go out into the world, manifest a greater positive changes, everything that you do, and try to maintain an active, positive mind frame and perspective in everything that you do. And try to make a positive difference in somebody else's life. And that could impact the entire world. You have no idea the underlining your light could do for somebody else. As long as I've been a positive inspiration to you guys, that's all that matters, and I'm proud of myself for it. And I just have to say, I hope you're proud of yourself for how long of a journey that you have come in your life, in your mortality, in your human existence, of all the darkness, of all the obstacles that you had to overcome, that you had achieved in your greater obstacles. Be proud of yourself. See you guys. I love you guys.